after inquiry among the people of God and on recommendation of those concerned with his training, the priest designated testifies that Victor has been found worthy. The bishop at that point then declares, "We choose this man, our brother, for the priesthood." This year, that man is Victor Ndeki. Thanks be to God. And it brings the number of Gambian diocesan priests to 20. The first score. How many of these come from the parish of Brikama? Who is on the top of the list? Is it Canifing, Lammen, or Brikama? To be discussed later. This short introduction to the ordination ceremony may seem to be an unnecessary formality, something not really real, because from the very outset we presume the answer will always be yes. But still, it is a very important moment for the candidate himself, and it is a tradition that goes back centuries in the life of the Church to the days when IT technology was not available and communications were not as we have them today. And so we say that the approval of the entire community of believers present at every ordination ceremony is necessary before the bishop can proceed with the ceremony. I have never experienced the occasion when somebody from the congregation present stood up and said no. Most important, all those who were responsible for Victor's formation during his many years in the seminary in Sierra Leone. I wish to thank the rector and formation team of St. Paul's Seminary in Freetown for their constant support and concern for our Gambian seminarians from one year to the next. Now, in the last year, Father Tony Sanko has been a member of that team. But today, I want to thank them for sending in a special way Father Sylvester Moijue, a representative of the formation team, to grace the ordination of Reverend Father Victor today. However, there is another vital ingredient in all of this, and if we were to overlook the part played by the parents and the family of Victor during these early years of his life at home and at school, long before he reached any seminary, junior or senior, we would make a very big mistake. Victor, I suspect that your faith was nourished from a very early age by the example of your family life and both your parents here today. It was from that same home that your parents have encouraged and presented 3 vocations to God for the church in the Diocese of Banjul. Sister Josephine, presentation of Mary, freely paid up member of the congregation. Fully paid up member of the congregation. Victor, yourself today, and then your younger brother fortunately here this year to witness this great occasion. We hope that we can see him here this time next year. So nehe yala. Albino and Christine, I am sure that you will have a lot of credit on that day when you will come to knock at the gate of heaven, and Peter will give you the green light at once. You will go through like a pair of VIPs, very important people. It's worth emphasizing this because there was a time here in this diocese when the directors of vocations sometimes found it a bit difficult to get the support of parents for a young man or a girl who wanted to become a priest or a sister. That is now history. The formal instruction for the rite of ordination to the priesthood outlines 3 distinct duties in the ministry of every priest. The duty to proclaim the good news of the gospel, to sanctify the people of God, and to govern God's people in imitation of Christ, the Good Shepherd. Firstly, the Word of God. The letter to the Hebrews. The Word of God is something alive and active. It cuts like a two-edged sword through the soul and the spirit of a man. The Word of God cuts through the spirit and the soul and the spirit of every man. The soul and the spirit, in other words, it touches, if we listen carefully, it touches the depths of who I am and who I can be. St. Paul called it my real self. Some spiritual writer said it is like a drop of divine wisdom that slowly penetrates our ways of thinking, choosing, and acting.
After the ordination ceremony, Kadi Dundegi spoke to some people who witnessed this ordination, and this is what they said.
For me, it's a gracious moment, at least serving the Lord for one good year. My prayer is that He continues to guide me, so that I will continue to be a good shepherd to the people that I'm leading, more so especially the people of Soma, Mary, Mother of God, where I'm assigned. At least He will give me the graces and also help me, send the Spirit upon me to strengthen me in my pastoral ministry.
First of all, thank you for inspiring the young men into the priesthood.
Thank you very much.
And how do you feel coming to witness this ordination today?
I'm feeling very, very happy. I'm feeling happy. I cannot just express my joy. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Thanks be to God.
ci lépp lu Yàlla def bég di gërëm ñépp ñu fi teew nan la Yàlla barke génneel leen ci seytaane ñu mun a nangu seen doom yi tamit ñu uyu oote Yàlla ndig bés bu rëy bii kenn du wax ne bési naxar la bési bànneex la soo maa ngi gërëm ñépp di gërëm suma mbokk yi ñu fi teew ñu jóge fu sori def bés bi mu nekk bés bu xam ne neex na lool ñépp a kontaan naa lool te di gërëm suma yaay ak suma papa ñu indi ci àdduna si di gërëm ñépp fii rek laa mën a em ndig dama bég.
And you have just witnessed